One fine spring morning, Mr. Shelton strolled down Lombard Street, a thoroughfare entirely devoted to banking establishments, and as he walked, gently swinging his tightly rolled umbrella, he allowed his fancy to roam back through the ages, when this little street had been packed tight with the houses of Germanic moneylenders, and the Lombard rooms, or lumber rooms as the word had been corrupted, were crowded with the pledged furniture of their clients. He paused before a building that was dour and mean-looking, in spite of its polished granite face, and stared up, as a tourist might stare, at its monotonous rows of windows. "What is this place?" A city policeman stood in the roadway near the edge of the sidewalk, and the city policeman is a guidebook as well as an incomparable director of traffic. "City and Southern Bank, sir," he said. "Dear me," said Mr. Shelton mildly, and gazed at the building with, as it seemed to the policeman, a new respect. A car drove up. The chauffeur jumped out and opened the door, and there alighted first a very pretty girl, and then an elderly, sallow-faced woman, and lastly a good-looking young man with a black moustache and a monocle, and carrying his glossy silk hat in his hand, for the height of the car roof had made its wearing a precarious business. They passed into the bank, and the policeman strolled up to the chauffeur. "How long will they be before they come out?" he asked. 5 minutes, said the chauffeur, stretching himself comfortably. "If they're any longer, pull out and park." The policeman gave the driver some instructions and strolled back to the sightseer. "You a stranger to London, sir?" he asked. Mr. Shelton nodded. "Yes, I've just come back from South America. I've been there 25 years. The Argentine Bank is somewhere along here, isn't it?" The policeman pointed, but Mr. Shelton made no attempt to continue his walk. "It is very difficult to believe that in this street are stored millions and millions of gold." The policeman smiled sardonically. "I've never seen any of it," he said, "but there's no doubt." He stopped, and his hand went halfway up to a salute,